I can't blame the girls for exploiting a literal cheat code. If I were a girl, I would be doing the same thing if it could make me a millionaire. Hey, fucking gooners are gonna pull up to my stream and donate thousands to me every day if I show a little bit of ass? Holy shit. Another person said, sitting in.
But to sit here and call someone else out for something that you yourself is clearly doing is actually insane. Pokimane goon bait allegations. Man, look, I'll never understand, right? You know, certain individuals online and, you know, why people watch certain individuals or whatever. I'll never understand it, you know, to each their own. But, you know, clearly this guy is probably on to something here. Video by Maury. We're going to go ahead and check this one out.
Apparently, the Pokimane gooning allegations are getting out of hand. This streamer by the name of Invader V, we talked about her many years ago. Apparently, she got banned. They say on Twitter, Invader V got banned on Twitch after she called out Pokimane for goon baiting.
Okay. First off, I just gotta say, really, is she Invader V? You're calling out people for that? And I'm look, your outfit the outfit that you're wearing right now, and you're calling out other people. Now listen, I'm not gonna lie, the fact that she got banned for that is crazy. Like, that just goes to show you how much Twitch just has their, you know, favoritism or whatever. They definitely have their favorites. But to sit here and call someone else out for something that you yourself is clearly doing is actually insane. But, you know, they're gonna capitalize on the market the best they can. You know, obviously, you know, Twitch does not care, so I mean, they're gonna capitalize on it. So I mean, I can't really get mad at them. But yeah, calling someone else out for that is insane.
And bro, I had to say, friendly fire ass statement, because what do you mean? Though. Anyway, here's the video. Here's what she had to say.
Can't deny that like millions of people goon to Pokimane all the time. And you know she pretends like she doesn't love it, but I don't know. You guys look at her Instagram, you tell me if it seems like she loves it. Yeah.
So basically she's saying that
I mean, let's just be honest here. Most of the female streamers on Twitch, they use certain assets for an advantage to get certain viewers. Let's just be honest. Like, some of them are entertaining, some of them can be. Now let's just be honest here. Some of these female streamers do use their assets, I'm gonna say that, for attention and views, because they know to get the clips and they like the clip farm or whatever. Let's just say majority of their audience is not watching them because they're necessarily entertaining. Let's just, you know, call a spade here. But yeah, basically, you know, if you try to address that or call it out, then, you know, Twitch will be like, they don't like that, so you're gonna get kicked off the platform. But, you know, they know what's going on, bro. They know what's going on.
Is literally out here goon baiting. She's out here, you know, farming donos and subs and likes from, you know, doing very particular things like this one. I don't know what's going on here. They say Pokimane, I mean, no, she's hot. How does she not run into any copyright issues? And this is the first time I'm seeing this. I don't know. Listen, I'm not a Pokimane watcher, so you guys tell me. Another gif here. They're making gifs, I think, or videos. Pokimane.
Bro,
only
what?
Poki. This whole Twitter account dedicated apparently to Poki.
Oh, hell no. Nah, some of y'all niggas is weird, bro. Like, making whole accounts off of just like anybody is actually insane. Like, if you are not that person and you're making accounts based off that individual and you're posting like images or videos of said individual, that's weird. Like, that's weird, bro. Like, that don't make no sense.
Pokimane and her content. Holy shit. Whoa, they have Pokimane feet, a feet collage here.
Yeah,
whoa,
these
that's
guys are
not supposed to be bookmarked.
level.
You caught me. So I don't know if Invader V actually got banned or not, but you know, people in the comment section said, homeless man calling another homeless man a broke ass N-word. Another person said, sitting in thigh-high latex fishnets and
Literally.
corset in full view, talking about goon baiting. So the allegations, you know, I mean, on both fronts. Another person said, the audacity to say someone is goon baiting when you're like this. Look at you. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is clear as day evidence that she's goon baiting as well. Like, both of them are clearly doing it. It's just she's more honest about it out in the open, whereas I guess Pokimane is more discreet about it. Where would you ever need to do this, Pokimane? Like, where did this clip come from? Someone said Pokimane says she doesn't want to be sexualized, but posts TikToks in see-through dresses that show off her cake. Again, I mean,
I'm trying to fuck some in heat. Bitch, let me bust one road.
another person in the comment section said Invader V calling out literally anyone else for this top tier comedy. The projection is insane, lol. Another person said this bitch gave us the best clip to ever exist.
Bro.
The COD edit. Of course, we all know this one. This one right here.
Then what the fuck is stopping us from just throwing ourselves?
Hold on, I gotta open this. Wait, we gotta replay that. Hold on.
This
and
edit
getting
here.
up and saying,
Legendary
yeah, the planet
edit.
is dying.
man.
The government hates us. The animals are leaving. The aliens aren't contacting us. We might be alone. It just might be
here
you
it
and
comes.
me. But that's okay.
I don't even understand the full context of this. I just remember seeing this clip. And that's
Okay,
it.
the music. I don't want to get copyrighted, but guys, this is just.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I just remember seeing this clip. Like, I don't even know the full context. If you guys know the full context, comment down below. Cause like I was just so confused. But I saw this edit and I was just like, yeah.
It's
was
a
pretty
classic,
funny.
man. It's a classic. This was literally from Invader V, bro. Yo, shout out to her, man. Honestly, someone else said Pokimane's thighs. Yeah. Brother, clearly there's a lot of gooners who watch her content. Now what begs the question is what percentage of her audience is gooners? Someone said Pokimane is 30 years old, still goon baiting her younger audience so she doesn't fall off and go
Well,
broke.
these are. I thought you said that you don't
That's
wear
insane.
jeans during stream. I usually.
Like, imagine realizing that, you know, you're at the end of your ropes as far as like looks wise, and you just gotta figure out, okay, you know, I gotta, you know, figure out a way to like, you know, keep people interested in my content because I myself am not interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's so crazy. Like, imagine being so uninteresting that you just got to do stuff like this just to get people's attention, bro. Like, at some point, wouldn't you get tired of that? Like, that's insane. Like, oh man, you know, my views are down. Well, better start doing this, or better, like, come on, bro. Like, if you're entertaining enough, I think you can retain your audience. You wouldn't have to do all that. But, you know, certain individuals just can't keep up, I guess.
don't, but that's how comfortable these are.
Okay.
They're from this brand.
All right.
Yeah, that's not
Hey,
obvious
again,
at all.
this
Can you
is
read-
very subtle. I don't know if we can call this goon baiting per se, particularly. Again, she was just showing off her jeans. What's wrong with that? Huh, guys? When you're showing off your fit, don't you turn around too? Don't you specifically point your ass at the camera to show off your
it's
outfits too,
normal
guys?
person
I'm sure we all
activities.
do it. Someone said Pokimane addresses the rise of her viral throwing cake clips because this shit has been going viral, way too viral. I didn't want to talk about it, but alas, here we are. They say that about every female streamer. Here was what she had to say about the situation.
Loki, I have seen more clips of people putting you in bad situations on X, claiming you throwing cake for viewership. How can we help fight this? Girl, they say that about every female streamer.
I mean, not every female streamer.
I mean, to be completely honest, are they wrong though for even assuming that? Let's just be completely honest here. Again, I'm not saying that all female streamers. I'm just saying a lot of them use certain tactics to keep their audience engaged, right? You know, everybody's seen those clips surfacing around the internet. I remember when the big thing on Twitch was whatever, like hot tub streams or something crazy like that. I'm just like, bro, you know, you can get banned on Twitch for saying like, I've seen people get banned for like far less on Twitch, right? And then you got people over here like doing hot tub streams and doing just anything in the book to get attention. But if you say the wrong thing or talk about a particular creator or you know, point out the obvious or, you know, essentially tell the truth or whatever, then they're going to absolutely either, you know, suspend you for a couple days or just straight up ban you. And then, you know, that's why, you know, Twitch, you know, the reputation is kind of, you know, iffy now because, you know, clearly they have favorites and, you know, they promote all sorts of stuff on there that's just not like within the confines of like most normal individuals, I would say. But, you know, again, to each their own. You know, I don't really watch Twitch like that, but yeah, I mean, people are gonna do what they do.
There are exceptions, but most, I would say, for valid theories and reasons. I mean, let's be honest. Let's look at the history of Twitch and Justin TV and how a lot of female streamers rose to fame. I mean, back in the day, it was just monopolized by literal
literally,
former
like, this
stars,
is
was it not?
considered
And
content.
girls
Like,
who were
that's
like
crazy.
borderlining risque content. It got so bad they actually had to start banning a lot of people. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, Tara Babcock comes to mind, by the way. Who else? Let's think about this. Oh yeah, Alinity. see who else. Oh, how could I forget Amaranth? She literally built her whole fucking career off of hot tub streams.
The thing is, like, how can we help fight this? It's like not engaging with stuff like that.
Literally.
But also, that's just how like media and tabloids work.
Yeah, so here's the thing. I will agree with her on that point. Like, the best way to stop people from doing these type of shenanigans is to just not entertain it, not even look at it, not even do, don't even entertain it, right? But unfortunately, we have some straight up simps out there that are gonna do it anyway. So okay, there's nothing we can do about that. But yeah, just basically, not even entertaining them, not even giving them the time of day, let people actually work for their audience. No one, like, I feel like nowadays, some people just have it a little bit easier than others on certain platforms. Like, make people work for it again. You know what I'm saying? Make people work for like the trust and the commitment of an audience or garnering views or whatever, and make people work for that, because I feel like nowadays people are just getting lazy.
Listen, I can't blame the girls for exploiting a literal cheat code. If I were a girl, I would be doing the same thing if it can make me a millionaire. Hey, fucking gooners are gonna pull up to my stream and donate thousands to me every day if I show a little bit of ass. Holy shit! All right, I know the Bible thumpers are gonna come for me in the comment section. The holier than thou's. Oh my God, where's your morals? Amori, I'm just saying, brother. Like, the state of the economy. We don't have time for such questions. Like, fellas, let's congregate. Let's talk digitally. Let's come together. Let's hold hands. Pause. Are we okay? In the current year, are we needing love and affection and touch and intimacy out here? Because you're creating whole Twitter pages based off of actual Twitch streams.
Again,
there's one
weird,
video
bro.
that pissed off a lot of her simps and gooners. They say Pokimane shows off her workout routine with her neighbor on TikTok. And,
yeah, I don't know who's buying that bullshit, talking about, oh yeah, this is my neighbor, we're just working out together or whatever. I was like, yeah, okay. And what people have to realize about some of these female streamers, what y'all gotta realize is they have to uphold a certain facade, right? They have to uphold the idea of, yeah, I'm single, but not really. They got to put it up there. Otherwise, right, they understand that, some of their audience, which is, let's just be honest, mostly a male audience, right? These people are just not going to be interested anymore once they find out that you're seeing somebody. So they understand that inherently, which is why they'll never come out publicly and be all like, oh yeah, I'm talking to this person, or never post their significant other if they have one, because they know that it's going to be detrimental to their audience and their revenue potentially. So they know that. So yeah, they're not stupid. Like, they know what they're doing. So obviously, her posting this TikTok of saying, oh yeah, no, I'm just exercising with my neighbor, yeah, ain't nobody buying that bull, because she understands exactly what she's doing.
This probably upset a lot of her fans. Obviously copyright, but here we can see Pokimane doing her typical thing with her quote unquote neighbor here.
Quote
she's
unquote,
on the
yeah.
Stairmaster. And switching topics briefly, apparently Pokimane has addressed her cookie company drama. And here's what she had to say.
For those of y'all who don't know, Pokimane basically started a whole cookie business or whatever about 2-3 years ago. Needless to say, it did not end well. She got a whole bunch of slander for it online. Apparently the cookies were bad and overpriced and all that. And, allegedly, she was just, she stepped down, and that's when things started crumbling and all that. It's just about some crazy things.
Company, which I launched like 2-3 years ago. Unfortunately, the launch for that did not go as we planned. But let's go into the
not as planned. I wonder why not as planned.
That what it means to be a content creator is very, very, very different from what it means to be a business owner. There's certain things
yeah, I mean. Yeah, but you have to understand that's not the reason why. Let's just be honest here. It was a bad product, bad business altogether, and it failed, right? And what a lot of people have to realize is some of these content creators have some pretty large egos. I'm just saying for a lot of these content creators, like a lot of them, like what they'll do is promote a product or promote a service, and then automatically assume that because I have an audience, they're supposed to automatically buy into it. But if it's not a good product, then who cares? Like, it doesn't matter. Like, you can have the audience, but if you have a terrible service or a bad product, like, it doesn't matter. I mean, sure, because you're a content creator, you already have your foot in the door as far as advertisement and marketing. But at the end of the day, if the product or service is not good, then who cares?
That most businesses can get away with that you cannot do if you are creator backed.
Of course, because as a creator, you're going to be highly critiqued.
Exactly.
You're in the spotlight, and you're not like a shadow organization with no.
Yeah, and your audience could either make you or break you. So if you sell a product and it's trash, everyone in the audience is gonna know, and then they're gonna tell their friends, their people, whatever. So if you're on the internet or whatever you do, people are gonna be very critical of it, regardless of what you do. So you just have to understand that and be careful what you say. Be careful what kind of products you put out, because you just never know.
Face to it, you are a personality. People know who you are, so you attach your name to a brand and people know who you are. People are going to associate all the failures of that brand and or business with you. So there's a lot of pros and cons to being a content creator. You launch a business, you have an advantage, you have a launch pad, but if it goes wrong, that can also hurt you.
As soon as I realized, oh, maybe this isn't the right time for me to be the face of a product, I from the company and I let them just continue operating as they please. I didn't take any profits, though it was making money that would go straight to staff or other investments. And yeah, that was 2 or 3 years ago. I think they might have started winding down since then.
I'm gonna just call something out here. I believe the reason why she quote unquote wasn't taking any profits was because there was no profits. I mean, it's hard to take something that you don't have. So it's hard to take like profits when your business ain't making any money. But we'll just call it a spade and just say, oh yeah, it went to, like she said, staff and other things. Fine, we'll go with that. But let's just be honest. I don't think she was making any money.
But I haven't really had much involvement since the launch.
So yeah, probably some passive investors, they took over, like she said. She just used her platform to launch the brand. Mina. By the way, the drama surrounding the cookies back then was involving her, I guess, stealing cookies that already existed, like this literally bar for bar, word for word, verse for verse, and just slapping her name on it. I think she bought out another cookie company and then literally just slapped her name on the cookies. If I remember correctly. But I just gotta say, is she ever gonna address the allegations and ever just be honest about what she's doing? Honestly, I have no issue with
that's crazy, bro. Like, again, dedicating a whole page to a person and you're not that individual and just posting videos and pics of them is just weird in and of itself.
Full beneficial relationship. She provides the entertainment, they provide her unlimited funds.
But anyway, you guys, I'm gonna leave the video right there. Comment down below your favorite part, and again, if you're new to the channel, be sure to like and subscribe, as it really helps me out a lot. And I'll catch you guys next time.